yeah, you gotta watch your show. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay, as you can see,
Let's see.
this all lasted about 10 minutes of running and blew out. And then so I started getting rich, sensing lean, and the engine running rich. And then when I took this off, I went to take this off, this thing stripped out. So I'm gonna have to actually cut that off there. But
I feel like when the Maserati got ripped off. Really?
got me a few of these bungs. And my step drill wasn't quite big enough to get that to go in there, so I'm going to use this and wallow it out just a little bit. That way I can get that to go on an angle. Because I'm going to do this. So that way we're going downhill, and this is on a slight angle down. I'll put it in there on an angle. And then once I get that dropped in there, then I can weld it in place. And my O2 sensor will clear the frame when the engine rocks up, which it was really close before. And it's going to be on a downward angle so you don't get moisture up inside it and ruin it. Let me get back on it. We're going to attempt to do this old school. Got the torch out. Got the bung set in there. And I don't know if I can't really get like a TIG welder, which I've never TIGged yet, even though I've got one. And then I could use the stick because I got the high frequency start, but I'm just gonna have to melt this down, dude, and warm it up, and I'll just act like a muffler shop. Use a torch. Looks pretty boogered up, but I think it's gonna hold. Didn't see any flames coming out from the inside. The second piece of rod I used made a bunch of smoke. I don't know if it was contaminated or what, but anyway, I got it in there. The pipe's going downhill. I don't like the fact that the sensor's almost exactly parallel, but that's as good as it's gonna get right there, dude. That's as much of an angle I can put on it, considering the pipe and the hole I had. Not sure if this will work, but let's try it. Bolt cutter. Cheap, cheesy bolt cutter. Ah! It did. Look how hot that is. Oops. Presto. Chinese trash straight from Holley. Man. Let me tell you, this is really a pain. I had it all wrapped up, tested it, and it was leaking out over here. Like where you can't see and where you can't get to it. So, we're going to try this again. Let's see what we got. Looks like my tip is kind of dirty or something, but anyway, I'm not sure exactly where it was even leaking. Don't see any flame coming through. I don't want to mess up the threads. There's no way to get like a MIG welder up in there. I can see. This is just like really boogered up. Come on, man. Move. My glasses are fogging up. Really? This bent. Wish I could heat that up and tap it off. I can't see. There. Man, talk about a pain. See, why is it not flowing in there good? Like, can I get that to flow properly? Really weird. I think my rod's too big for one. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Should not be leaking. What do I got up here? I'm gonna get some on this. See, I just put a hole in the pipe right there. Plug that back up.
Hey, it's been against the road still, and I put a question on my Instagram page.
Getting too jumpy.
Asking you guys, what did you want? I told my questions you had about the road to universe. And Morrison MO asked me this.
I don't want to mess up the thread, so I'm not getting heat into the bung. I kind of block the heat with the stick, with the rod. There we go. Oh, see, that's flowing. Well, what about under there? I didn't feel anything come out of there, but I don't know, dudes. Can you see what's going on here? Too much, that's what. Should have started from the bottom. Let me try to bang this a little bit. I'm getting tired. I didn't feel anything down here, but it doesn't look that great. If I just fill it in all the way to the pipe. Ah, see that? It doesn't want to stick on there. I need more juice. Man, I'm not getting the pipe hot enough, but I don't want to blow a hole in it. Definitely have a muffler guy. Hey, that was pretty good like that. Keep it in there. Hold on a second. I saw something.
pull up the stock rear end. Now I'm in the middle of
Okay.
a late model rear end.
That's got to do it.
And in the middle of all that, so suddenly my awesome rent truck isn't so awesome because I'm paranoid about parking it overnight in a parking lot and having to back it. So
Okay.
closed trailer when I
I don't know.
discovered
Let's
this
turn the
1990
settling off first. But
that had been turned to a rent truck with an enclosed box on the
let's
back.
check this out.
And it is 38 feet long. It only has 35,000 original miles on
Now,
it.
if we can get the O2 sensor to screw in there,
And
then
it was used by several drag racers to haul their cars to
I'll crank it up real quick before I rewrap it. I had the thing all wrapped up real nice. Okay, let's try it. Took me like 5 tries. Look at all that weld I got on there. And that thing barely wanted to screw in because of distortion to the bung. That was tough. But I got it. This is my flow sensor. No flow. A little twisted piece of that stuff right there. Here's one for you. My first time to ever use a torque impact. Let's see what this thing does. Supposed to stop. I don't know. Seems kind of tight. If that thing's working or not. Let me try a little bitty one. What's this? 75 foot-pounds? It's supposed to spring back. These don't really want to fit on here too good. It's almost like they're metric. Kind of shaky. Shaky situation. Here we go. It's not moving, so it must be springing. This one was 90. Anyway, 24 volt, brushless. I don't know if you can see that or not. Whew, that was a humdinger. A lot harder than I thought it was going to be. But here's the finished product. I got some heat wrap on it just to protect this new starter. And then I put a little, I don't know if you can see this or not, but I put a little shim in here. A little bit of shim in there to hold that out, because when you crank it up, it cranks fine. Gear reduction starter. But then right when you let off the key, there's a split second where it goes, and it's almost like the thing's not kicking out. It kicks in and cranks, but then it's almost like it's not releasing. So I put a little shim on here just temporarily to see. And if I can get the right thickness, then I'll cut a little notch in it and put it back behind that. But anyway, now onto the kickdown cable. Oh, then I'm going to put the wheel back on. Manual brakes, manual disc brakes. 1973.